Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luke of Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Batman, my favorite character.
Enter the Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
Uh-oh.
My
Is it?
favorite character.
Uh-oh. Who's in the room already? Is that you, Russell?
Like an animal.
Like an animal. Where's them Joker nuggets? That's right, kids. Welcome back to Ray's favorite show, We Are the Night, the Batman. I am Phil. Joining me as always. Speaking of wild like an animal. All right, kids. So, yes, we talked about it a few episodes back, but yes, today we're going to be talking Batman and the Outsiders 1 and 2, the original. From 1983.
When the Justice League had enough.
When Batman's had enough.
We all know he had enough of his crap. Oh, that reminds me. I was like, oh yeah, remember that time when Green Arrow found out Batman didn't have a contingency plan for him, and he was so offended. He was like, I'll send my son after you. And he's like, Nightwing.
Yeah, here's my contingency plan for you.
Exactly. He's like, who am I, Kyle? Guy?
I can outfight Deathstroke. Yeah, here's my contingency plan. The back of my hand. All right, so.
Disrespect. That's what I mean. People are just sick of Batman, bro.
I know. Not DC. Yes, Russell, I know all about the Predator show. Is that why you're here to push the damn Predator show? Yes, I know. That's a cross.
I'm gonna bother you guys until it happens.
So. Maybe like towards the beginning of next year. Yeah, should we pull the trigger on a crossover? Batman
will be mysteriously sick that day, but it'll be fine. Mark my words, guys.
That drop bear flu.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Oh, we miss you too, Russell. I heard. Hey, you were supposed to be on upcoming episodes of We Are the Night, but I hear you're recording another podcast talking about knees that night. So, damn, no. All right, so yeah, let's get into it because
we're actually pretty good
because we have new Bat books. Believe it or not.
Boo. Honestly, the imagery for this, the logo for this show should be like the DC logo on Batman.
Oh!
Or no, Warner Brothers, basically, because he's carrying the whole...
Or do the Atlas thing where he's holding up the DC logo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is a Herculean task indeed.
All right, so, yes, Batman and the Outsiders, number 1 from August 1983. What was I say? Before you, before Russell. Jeez, I was 5. No pull.
I had a key on my neck and I can't walk myself home and uphill both ways.
Noel pulled you from that. All right. I don't want to hear about Noel pulling you, okay? All right. So, yeah.
Well, that escalated quickly.
That's all right. I have Justin. From what I hear from your feedback from some of your shows, Russell, he's the better co-host. Oh my God. I don't know if you heard that. Was that on, I think it was on Trapped in a World. One of their friends wrote in. He's like, yeah, I followed the host over from Gamma Charge. It's like, not the good host, but the other host.
That's funny.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Shout out to Gamma Charge, the strongest Marvel podcast around.
That's right, because Hulk can't beat Superman. Russell, did you watch She-Hulk yet? It's good. All right, so wars ended, wars begun.
It's Batman.
I was just going to say, what is this, Lilith jumping from one relationship to the next one?
I've been in a relationship for 5 years, but thanks, Phil. Thanks for that reminder.
I mean, relationship. Oh, come on. That is so by choice. You know that. She's a lovely young woman. She could be in a relationship if she wanted. You're the one who shuns human contact and human emotion.
I know. It's jokes.
It's not you. It's not me. It's you. Don't give me. Writer Mike W. Barr, penciler Jim Aparo.
Hey, good old Adrian Roy on colors.
Yeah. Oh, penciler Annie, great. Jim Aparo. Yeah. Colorist Adrian Roy. Letterer Jim Aparo. So he did pencils, inks, and letters, getting his shekels.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Yeah. And editors Len Wein and Nicola Cuddy.
Markovia, just get ready for it. Nothing when Markovia is like freaking Latveria. When you hear that name, you just know no good's gonna come. In case you don't know, now you do.
When if Markovia wasn't enough, here we go. When Wayne Enterprises employee Lucius Fox is captured by freedom fighters in the nation of Markovia, Batman seeks the aid of the Justice League to rescue him. However,
we're not rescuing normal people. We're not the army. We're not mercenaries. This is one normal guy. Wait a minute. For Wayne Enterprises, wait a damn minute.
And it's like, wait a minute. Shouldn't Superman be able to swoop in there by himself? We don't need the whole league for that.
Well, to be fair, they pretty much are incompetent.
Oh, burn.
If you know, you know.
I know. However, the group declines Batman's plea for help, stating the potential diplomatic problems that may result from such an attack. Angered, Batman quits the league and decides to go alone.
He's having a rich white man temper tantrum. Mm-hmm.
Well, they said, you're like, we promised the UN, we wouldn't, no member of the Justice League would go in. And he goes, okay, good, I'll quit. Suck it.
He could have sent Nightwing. Hell, he could have hired Deathstroke.
It would have been funny if, like, a week later, the lights go out and everything, and it's like, no one's paying our electric bill anymore.
That would have actually been super funny and super petty. I feel like Batman totally would do that.
I know, because I'm thinking, like, Oliver Queen don't have his money at this point, right? So it's like, so I don't think they ever get it.
We all know Superman's out there crushing coal to turn into diamonds. We all know this, we just don't mention it.
Crushing something else.
Thank you, Smallville, for confirming that's actually what you would do.
Crushing coal so you can be crushing something else. Hey-oh.
Worst stuff. Well, next.
10 seasons. What do you want? There's going to be a clunker there. Come on.
Couple seasons. Looking at you, the college years.
Lana's a witch? What?
Have you watched Talking Smallville yet? Please do. They need it.
Oh, really? They need it? Oh, really?
If they're doing that, listen, Tyler's doing that podcast. They need some money.
Oh, my.
If you know, hey,
yeah.
If you know, you know. We need the money. Gimme. All of a sudden, he started doing fan conventions like 15 years ago. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, he was too good for it, and all of a sudden he's doing it all.
He's got that crappy, like mercenary show, and he did freaking Lucifer. I'm just saying.
Damn.
I love Tom, but if you know anything about Tom, then you know.
He needs money.
Likely happened.
He needs money, but at least he's not human trafficking people like some of his co-stars. Hey,
we need the money. Gimme. As far as we know.
Well, as far as we know.
Anywho, back to Batman and his pettiness.
No wonder I like Batman. In Markovia, the king dies, leaving his sons Gregor and Brion in charge of the country. Meanwhile, the hero Metamorpho is in the country.
It's always
Meanwhile, just by coincidence, Metamorpho is in the country seeking out Dr. Jace in another attempt to cure himself.
Babes, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Listen, Rex, we love you. It's okay. You're fine the way you are, okay? Stop looking for a cure. It's not gonna happen. You got a little self-love. Get into your Ben Grimm era, okay?
Monetize, come on.
Exactly. Get yourself a trench coat and a hat and you'll be fine.
Get some sponsorships, come on. While Batman enlists the aid of Black Lightning to help Lucius, the plan How do you love that cover story to get into the country? Oh yeah, it's my brother.
Luke. He ain't heavy, he's my brother.
Even Batman goes, yeah, no one would buy that I was his brother. The plan goes awry when Black Lightning's planned capture is interrupted by Katana, who has come to Markovia seeking revenge.
Tony Isabella's somewhere going, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Got a Batman feature, ka-ching.
During the altercation, Black Lightning is captured and Katana escapes. Oh my god, you feel caught out, Lilith? Yeah, she's stabbing guys, seeking revenge.
I mean, I don't penetrate guys for instance.
What? Whoa! Whoa!
It's all consensual.
International Women's Day, what? Whoa.
You like that joke? Stay tuned for the Salty and the Petty show, coming in January.
Oh yeah, we got theme music and everything, kids. It's coming together.
Yeah, when the theme music comes out, it's official.
Now we just need a logo.
Middle finger?
What?
A middle finger.
Oh my god. A big middle finger and we're standing at the top of it.
Yeah.
I
don't think Apple Podcast will. Just know that that's the unofficial logo, guys.
I'm standing on a giant 69.
No, that's a little
The 69 would be too much on the nose. Batman later finds the mysterious amnesiac girl named Halo.
Hello, a girl with amnesia. Watch out!
Halo.
Why is her last name Doe? Like, that is too on the nose. Okay, her name's Gabrielle. Stop.
Stop it. But yes, named Halo. And the two go seeking.
Beyonce wants her $20. Thanks, Phil. Just got it strong.
Oh my god. And the two go out seeking Batman's friends. While in the Markovian Palace, Brion is given powers by Dr. Jace and becomes the hero Geo-Force.
Geo-Force, boo! Also, shout out to Young Justice for really ruining this character. Boo!
Oh yeah.
I hope it was its last season.
It might be that. Well, they're saying. They said, you know, this latest WB Discovery stuff might spell the end of that, but nothing official yet.
Before that, yeah. When Pretty Little Liars is doing better in the numbers than you got a problem.
Whoa!
Also, I will say, shout out to all the PLL stands. We're doing it. We're single-handedly keeping Warner Brothers afloat at this. Thanks to House of the Dragon.
Well, again,
we'll get into that.
Well, again, Young Justice, you want to get fancy and not put Nightwing in it as much in this past season, and your numbers are gonna suffer, you know.
Yeah, there's nobody we care about. No offense. The original OGs are gone. Dude.
Yeah, you want the numbers, you got to bring the dick.
Diggity ding.
Hey-oh.
I'm here for dick.
This is like she just I don't know. Yeah, that's right.
Diggity ding.
I'm here for dick.
So yeah, Geo-Force is betrayed by his soldiers and shot in cold blood.
Murder! There's been a murder!
There's been a murder in Savannah, in Markovia. Metamorpho tries to avenge the boy, but is similarly captured. Batman is soon also captured.
This is definitely not Bad Guy era, because he got captured by mere human soldiers.
This is pre-crisis, yeah. Batman is soon also captured by the soldiers, leaving only Halo alone in the wilderness to figure out what to do. Coming to, Batman finds himself in a dungeon with the other heroes and Lucius, and soon finds out that he is a prisoner of Baron Bedlam.
Oh my god, Frederick DeLamb, you are such a drama queen. Baron of Bedlam, who the hell do you think you are? Lilith Hellfire? No.
Branding, come on.
Exactly. Well, they're not the outsiders yet. But, you know, the cover room at the time.
Oh my god. I'm just looking at the list of characters on here, of course. Thomas and Martha Wayne, flashback. Because I believe we did get a floating head of guilt. There's a thug named Rooster and a soldier named Stud.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know, but this book was basically meant to replace the Off.
Yeah. Well, they kind of... Because not too long after this, that's what they did with Marvel Team Up. I mean, they canceled that at 150 and then started a Web of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if all the Team Up books weren't selling or...
Yeah, I mean, but the Brave and the Bold, like, that was kind of like a staple at that point. It's kind of like World's Finest. I feel like there should always be either a Brave and the Bold or always a World's Finest. Always, no matter what. Whether it's once quarterly or something. I feel like one of those two books should always be in circulation. Should it always be? I mean, in this day and age, it could be any team though. Like, I was gonna doing Supergirl and Batwoman for a while and stuff like that.
Okay,
I feel like it should always.
So not Batman and someone every time.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Batman or Superman and someone every time, but like a team up.
Yeah.
Like even Booster Gold and Blue Beetle.
Well, they
held that book together for a while.
Oh, what was it? Was that Brave and the Bold? They did one in like the 2000s, and they kind of did that. Like they switched up, yeah. Because like me and Chris,
the more recent World's Finest, they kind of did the backup.
Yeah, because no, Chris and I covered a Brave and the Bold. It was like it was Hawkman and Nightwing.
Yeah, crazy random stuff.
Yeah,
which is kind of what they're doing with Batman Urban Legends. I feel like that's kind of like the successor.
Yeah,
you know those whole anthologies, but definitely heavy on. I feel like we need to extend. I feel like that's why Justice has been in its flop era, and that's why Green Arrow doesn't have its own. Aquaman doesn't have its own. A Flash is holding on by a freaking. As soon as that show's off, I wouldn't expect Flash to have a book. Honestly, I'm being really serious. It's dire. If you're not in the Bat family, you can forget it. Nothing's sacred.
Oh yeah. Oh! Look at this. Big, nice long. This issue includes an editorial by Mike W. Barr and plays.
Oh my God, Ray's up.
Bat and Ball.
I got you.
Oh, God.
He's like, I thought this was Black Canary Week. Let me go back to bed.
Hey, Ray, you're just in time.
Batman, my favorite character.
Covering Batman and the Outsiders. This issue includes an editorial by Mike W. Barr in place of the letter column. Barr explains the publication origins of the Outsiders. When Len Wein told him they were canceling The Brave and the Bold to replace it with a team book led by Batman, Barr volunteered to write the entire series. Marv Wolfman had earlier suggested a team mixing existing characters and new ones. Dick Giordano had suggested that Batman should lead this team. Barr and Wein decided Batman should quit the Justice League so he wouldn't be spread too thin. Modern comics would. Barr...
Never! Even when they're dead, they don't care.
Barr chose Black Lightning as one of the existing characters because he fit in perfectly with Batman, and Metamorpho because he didn't fit in at all. Barr created Geo-Force, Halo, and Katana. Marv Wolfman noticed that Geo-Force was extremely similar to Terra, a character he developed with George Perez in the New Teen Titans series. Instead of scrapping Geo-Force, Wolfman suggested that the two characters be brother and sister.
Boo! This is who we blame. Boo!
Yep. Jim Amparo becomes the regular Outsiders artist because of his prior work with Barr on The Brave and the Bold.
Oh, yes, I agree. Coming as soon as September's over.
Yeah, first thing in October, Ray. Yeah, as soon as Lil's back from vacation.
Rehab.
Yeah. Hey, Ray, if you want me to send you the list ahead of time so you have plenty of time to read and send feedback, yeah, there'll be at least 3 weeks of Black Canary, so. On Unlimited Justice.
Get some!
Ray, Justin and I are recording upcoming episodes of We Are the Night Sunday night if you would like to join us.
We always leave an empty chair for you. You're always welcome.
Just swoop in like like your hero, Ray. Whenever you want.
In a mooncopter.
Batman, my favorite character.
Alright. So, any other thoughts on issue 1?
Yeah, I really, really hate this. It's so stupid. I feel like Tara's the superior character. Like, no tea, no shade.
Yeah.
Nightwing, am I right?
Yes. Oh my God. Look at him. He's still going off about Black Canary. Lovely jubbly. Swing.
Hey man, the more people that can fall in love and appreciate Black Canary, the happier I'll be.
Hey-oh.
Maybe WB will get the freaking hat.
Exactly. Weren't they supposed to be doing something with what's her face from the Harley Quinn movie?
Journey Smollett.
Yeah.
Allegedly, but she's a woman and she's a woman of color, so that's out of the world. We all know that.
Yeah, true.
And it's not going to be in the Gunniverse. I feel like the Gunniverse is safe for sure.
Yeah.
They might even be handing the keys to the kingdom. I don't know how I feel about that. I I like Peacemaker, I do, but I don't like Guardians. And Guardians gets more irritating with every single film.
Well, I think 3 is going to be the last one, so.
Yeah, and Disney's definitely watching the of that. After that, if you know, you know.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, I mean, he's good enough, and he has a real good repertoire of people that'll vouch for him, pull out good.
Hey-o.
You know, you got a little talent, so.
Oh, wait a minute, he's popular these days. Okay, go ahead, talk about John Cena.
Yeah, I mean, we all know.
Yeah, I know.
We all know his body of movie work was atrocious. In TV studios. Like, I'm not being funny. That's just what it was.
Yeah, what rock you've been...
Journey Smollett.
Yeah, Ray, what rock have you been living under? Yeah, the Harley Quinn movie. Yeah, Black Canary's in there.
Emancipation of Harley, the fantabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
AKA used to be Birthday.
Yeah, Huntress was in there, yeah.
Can we even say Huntress was there?
I know.
Poor Space Geese.
Oh my. Alright, should we get to issue 2?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, Batman and the Outsiders, number 2 from September 1983. Markovia's Last Stand. It's only issue 2, not 3.
Should have been. We'll talk about that one.
Salty and Petty.
How did that not make the list?
We had so many choices, Little Hellfire. Hey, you know what? That could be an episode of Salty and Petty where we compare all the X-Men movies.
Yes.
Because no offense.
Put it on the list.
That's what I was going to say. So in the next few weeks, start making a list and we'll figure out, what order we'll tackle stuff in, since we're going to be doing that weekly anyway. But I figure you and I are more equipped to, review X-Men movies with, even though Charlie Esser thinks he can explain them to us.
He's probably never seen like that. Like, you can't talk about a movie you've only seen like one thing. I lived by those movies in high school. That's so sad. That's all we had. That and Blade. That's all we had. And then Fantastic Four came along. You think people feel bad for people that grew up in the Ferrigno era? No, that's all I had. After the animated series were so good, and then the Raimi film.
Oh my god! But no, like that first X-Men movie. I mean, remember, besides Blade, I mean, what have we? After the horrible crash of 1997, all we had was like Blade and the X-Men.
Looking at you, Steel. Looking at you, Batman and Robin.
Looking at you, Spawn.
Hey, we're gonna leave Spawn out.
For now. Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon.
You're ready to be roasted, McFarlane.
Oh my. As he's laughing his way to the bank. Alright, Batman, Metamorpho, Black Lightning, and Lucius Fox are prisoners of Baron Bedlam, who is
and worst of all, Baron Bedlam. Who do you think you are? Stan Lee? Only Stan Lee can get away with that. I'm sorry.
Excelsior!
Baron Bedlam. Who do you think you are? Lilith Hellfire?
Exactly. That's my wrestling name.
Hail! Who is seeking to reclaim the nation of Markovia after his family was ousted from power after the Nazis lost World War II.
Hold on. Time out. Somebody get Joker on the phone to punch this guy in the face.
So we definitely know who the bad guy is now.
No, literally, this is X-Men. New class origin. So we were tortured by the Nazis?
Man,
So I got these powers?
Man, who's gonna put a quarter through this guy's head?
Well, no, I got these scars.
Oh, I saw an article what was that, like a week or two ago? I guess Kevin Bacon wants to bring his character back to the MCU. Sebastian Shaw.
Make your wife go back to work on stage.
Or no, shoot higher than Sebastian Shaw. Come on.
I mean, it was a good character. I'm not gonna lie. One of the best parts of them. Let's do something new for you, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Honestly, if you're open to shaving your head, better. Okay, so I figured out how we could still have Magneto as a Holocaust survivor, like magnetism, just like Shaw, kind of keeps him young. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He's a lot older than he looks. I'm just saying.
Or, I mean,
that's a very important part of his origin.
Yeah.
He does not need to update it. You tweak it.
Or you can even have like the Nazis experiment on him, or like again, like Captain America, throw him in some kind of suspended animation or something.
But I still want it to be kind of canon to the,
Yeah.
Which kind of technically they allude a little bit, or Wanda gave him a spell when something like that.
But no,
they're open to it.
I like the magnetism keeps him young.
Yeah. No Viagra for him.
I was gonna say World War II.
Iron in the blood. Let's just manipulate it. Just saying.
That's what Lilith does.
Much like Aquaman can mess with the microorganisms in their cells and stuff. Just saying.
Yep.
Anywho, sorry, I was just thinking. Because, like, as much as I love Giancarlo, I do not want him. It'll just solidify that he's a villain.
I know.
I can't remember. I think the last time he played a good guy was in, like, Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing in that age. Like, honest to God.
But I mean, he's played such a good villain because even like
everybody's just gonna be questioning it.
Half of you is even he could pull like the shadiest stuff, and you're still like, do I still want to root for this guy? You know,
yes, I do.
He's such a charismatic villain every time.
And Charles is a potato when it comes to. If he was not a telepath, he would not be getting nearly as much booty.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it. Giancarlo Esposito is too charismatic to be Professor X.
I'm just saying. I would love it. He would bring something great to the role, but he is also, Charles Xavier also is supposed to, a straight white guy whose powers are hidden, so he doesn't really actually understand the struggles of, say, someone like Hank Pym.
Yeah.
Who has this outwardly, like, that's the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think, like, some people just get wrapped up to get why a character.
Yeah.
That's all. Anyway. I just had to get that out while Charlie was.
I get it. Oh, I get it.
Oh, I get it. And you can too.
Hey-o. Leave me alone with that maniac in September. Leaving his prisoners to acquire similar powers from Dr. Jace as she gave Markovian co-ruler Geo-Force, the heroes manage to pull their resources and break free of their imprisonment. Then they meet up with Katana, Halo, and Geo-Force and work together to stop Baron Bedlam's army, while Metamorpho rescues Dr. Jace. Geo-Force goes up against Baron Bedlam alone and easily defeats the villain, throwing him...
Shenanigans! Geo-Force is such a lackluster... I'm sorry. I'll keep saying it.
Throwing him to the peasants of Markovia for suitable punishment. Basically, rip him apart.
Eat the rich! Eat the rich! They're doing it French Revolution style. Off with his head!
I was going to say, settle down, Army Hammer. With the battle... With the battle won, Batman offers the group to return to Gotham City with him to find new purpose and work together as a team. And thus
they're Luke
Cage
on. You gonna pay us?
Now the outsiders are born.
They're like, wait, was Luke Cage the only one getting paid? The Defenders probably, yeah.
Can we at least live in that mansion like those orphans you take?
Hold on.
Those human shields you take it.
Like, what, you want to wear a colorful costume? Notice how only Katana has a colorful costume. Just.
I don't know. Halo has some bright colors on. Oh, so the women are okay.
Uh-huh.
The human shields this time. Okay. Children, women. We see you, Batman.
Definitely white old.
Oh, where'd Ray go? Ray could hear us ripping on Batman. Be like, oh, I should listen to this more often. I should be here more often.
I was like, yeah, Ray. We actually ripped him their strategy. Actually did.
Although this is the first chronological appearance of the Outsiders, however, their first appearance in publication was earlier in The Brave and the Bold number 200. That story fits in the continuity between Batman and the Outsiders 3 and 4.
Ooh, don't you love when an issue's supposed to be? No. I actually hate those so much. I think Wolverine burnt me out on that. I think that a lot. Still doing that with Wolverine. It's like, bro, we know everything about that time era. Stop it!
I know. It's just when they do too much prequels and stuff. That was part of the thing with Wolverine. That he had such a mysterious past. Now it's like, every time he took it.
Everything.
Now you know
he was born.
Every dump he took. I know. Every redhead he's been with. Yeah. His name is James. Sergeant Rock makes an unnamed cameo in this issue as one of the men liberating Markovia during World War II. This appearance is verified when Geo-Force later meets Sergeant Rock and remarks that he will one day liberate Markovia. I was like, yeah.
I mean, that's all you can rock. I mean, Franklin, poor Franklin.
Because we didn't have the rights to G.I. Joe.
Okay, at least you...
I love
My favorite rock brother is Larry, though. You know. He's not like all his brothers. Larry, Josh. And he even has a sister, I guess. I used to actually be into that character. They wrote like a couple of terrible issues, and I was like, but yeah, interesting character.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't read much Sergeant Rock. I love how Ray just like swooped in to like once again express his admiration, shall we say, for Black Canary, and then he's out again. I actually
find it really funny. He's like, more Black Canary, please, and I'm gone.
Any DC show, he just swoops in. He's like, Black Canary this time? Oh no, I'll be back.
I like that gag. Actually.
I'll be back in October. Oh, when you come back, we're gonna have to invite him for some of those.
Yeah, sure. He can make it. Our seat is always open for you on Sidekicks. Right.
That's right. If we're talking to Lilith or Kristen or Will, yes. You have the app now, Ray. Come on.
Okay, so I like these two, but it's outside of Geo-Force. I feel like very unnecessary. But again, you gotta get your shekels. I understand. But I just really, I've never liked the character.
Yeah. It's like a dumbed down version of Terra, and
Terra's awesome. People very rarely like outside of their.
Yeah, and two, it's like I don't know, it just makes the character seem dumb when it's like, oh hey, where's my sister at? I don't know.
Would have made them like twins instead of brother and sister, and gave it like a wonder thing. That probably would have worked a little better for me.
But he just seems stupid when he's like, I don't know where my sister's at. Oh, she's falling with Deathstroke. She's getting
she's supposed to be like,
she's getting molested and then dies. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Rough. Doesn't avenge her, but that's not my problem. Couldn't be my kinfolk.
Well, not till Shadow War.
Which took what, decades?
Like 40 years or something.
Millennia.
Almost 40 years.
I think it's a solid order. Again, it's like we could have kept the Brave and the Bold and done that here. Obviously, reduced it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I guess they, it's like, oh, hey, if we're going to do them every single month, we might as well just rename the book, maybe.
I don't know. I have an affinity for them. And it's just to hear the machinations behind it. It's like, oh, be more cash grabby. Let's put Batman in the title so everybody knows.
Well, again, even back then, they're like, oh, hey, Batman and the Outsiders is going to sell better than the Outsiders.
Yeah. Who the hell are those? Oh, Batman? Ooh.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I liked it better when it was Green Arrow. Green Arrow did it. Black Lightning did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is solid. It's a solid intro. Of course, nobody. I mean, it's the early '80s, so it's just like don't expect any real character development in the first to get you hooked the punch marks.
Yeah.
Basically.
But again, it's early '80s too. Yeah.
Solid beat. I like the art. I definitely.
Oh yeah, Jim Aparo. Yeah, classic Batman artist.
The covers are solid. Every last one.
Oh yeah, especially that first one. It's just him telling the Justice League to go to hell. Yeah.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Be out by the end of the month.
Exactly. Get off my satellite.
They would have had to go to Detroit early.
Or worse, New Jersey.
Oh my lord. All right.
Let's get into those news.
So for the fourth week in a row, we have a new Harley Quinn book. I know, because even my guy at store said, "Oh, they changed it to weekly." I'm thinking, "Oh yeah, they're burning off issues."
Burn off, baby!
So what do you?
Everybody get ready for punchline.
So what do we think this is going to? I mean, are they going to make it to 25? Is 25 going to be the last one, or
maybe 22?
Oh, true.
But if they're doing it every week, maybe they did have 20.
Yeah, I was going to say if they depends how ahead it,
Well, like shout out to NIghtwing for being 5 away.
Exactly. Yes.
Do we know? I didn't read this thing.
No, because no, I was counting up last night when I was talking to Kristen. I think 100 is going to be January, maybe, and I think we're only up to I think the November solicits might have came out today or so. So, yeah, we don't know what 100 is going to be yet.
I mean, but just from reading it, I still maybe it'll be a big
giant
size.
Well, you read 95, right?
Yeah.
I mean, cliffhanger on this one.
I know. I'm just it feels like this should be 99, but okay, that's none of my business. Maybe we're starting a new arc. I don't know.
Well, that's what we were saying. Me and Kristen were saying. It's like, maybe they're going to wrap up the whole Blockbuster thing in 100 or something.
I mean, it's time to wrap up Blockbuster. I can't believe he came back. I was just like, wait a minute. I thought we were done with you.
Well, he got a nice little break during the whole Rick Grayson stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like...
I was going to be one of those, and we never saw him again, but surprise!
Yeah, but because it's like, oh, he knows the identity now. We're not going to, kill him again, are we? I mean, Dick can't do it, but...
Not stopping anybody else. Maybe the dog ripped his stone out.
Heartless is still running around?
I didn't mean mean to jump into Nightwing. You guys should definitely be new. It's a very good sister show.
That's right. Your only source of feminine opinions in the month of September.
Hold it down, Kristen.
I told her last night, I'm like, you're going to be the only woman on these podcasts in September. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I'm ready. I'm like, okay.
But yeah, Harley Quinn.
I'm.
Stephanie's doing. I feel like there's something going on. Stephanie's doing the best that she can, but I think she know. Like, I think at this point when they were writing it, they knew that they were getting the old axe.
Yeah, and
because things are starting to go like way faster, getting a little more crazy.
Well, maybe not weekly, but I wonder if they told her, the tempo was going to pick up like maybe twice a month or something. Because again, this is like the only regular book that even mentions like Dark Crisis. So maybe it was just like she's like. It was a mandate too, because this is more science fiction-y than like the first.
Yeah, any other Harley Quinn book we've ever had.
Yeah, and especially even Stephanie's previous issues. Monster? So I wonder if there's probably orders maybe to say, oh yeah, you got to tie into Dark Crisis somehow.
Yeah.
So that thing was just like absorbing team members.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the art kind of has. It's not dip. It just feels different.
Yeah, well, I know they switched artists when they started this arc, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Not drastic, but enough for me.
Yeah.
Like the covers have like kind of changed in dynamic, composite and stuff. Like there's just been kind of like a couple of subtle. I think they've been trying to, because the numbers have been dropping, as I've said.
Yeah.
And I think that this kind of.
Well, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder too if that was the formula for this new arc too. It's just well, it's like different art team. We're doing, it's not the Suicide Squad, but it has like a Suicide Squad feel to it.
Task Force.
Yeah. Yeah. So I said, where's that third X at?
Exactly.
Bro.
Vin Diesel just got a cold.
It's because they put Brie Larson in his franchise. Hey,
you know. Hey, that's my line. Wait a damn minute.
Family. Oh, did you read World's Finest #6?
I happen to have done that, sir.
We covered this also because of Big Dick Grayson issue.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? I love this cover, and is just absolutely. This is what I mean. Like they just don't make them anymore. They don't make writers that just have the breadth, the knowledge. Like I just feel like Mark's been super motivated lately.
Oh yeah, because like even when we talked to him, he was like, "Yeah, the book. He wanted the book to have like a timeless feel." Yeah.
And it definitely. Did you guys cover this on Nightwing News?
Yes. Yeah. Last night. Yeah. Okay. But
how did Kristen say it?
Oh, she liked it. I mean, she noticed that they like switched artists, but yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, this one is one that I always highly recommend, and it gets recommended around the circles a lot. People are really loving this book, and I feel like they need the current book, like the continuity. But I think he wouldn't like that.
I was gonna say I don't think he wants the right.
They probably offered it, and he's like, no, you know what? I'll do this.
Yeah, I don't think he wants in current continuity. Yeah, no.
But we need it. We need the love and the care that he brings.
I think we mentioned before if they do like another like reboot of the whole universe. Yeah, Mark Waid needs to be involved.
Yeah, I want him to get a chance to write Class of Justice. I think that would be a perfect place.
Again, like we were talking about, like winding most of the stuff back to like pre-Crisis. Mark Waid would be your man.
Yeah, and like I said, like or him and like if it's like too much, like maybe him and Brian Hitch could like do a collab because I really enjoy Brian Hitch's, and he also happens to be an artist. That's kind of
exactly.
Well.
Or even if he's not writing a regular book, do like a reboot. Have like Mark Waid write like your Universe Bible or whatever, Because it seemed like they went in like New 52 and stuff with like no plan. It's just like, oh hey, everything's new. It's like, well,
can I tell you the truth? I feel like they didn't have a crisis. When you look back at all the stuff that happened, like you start reading the books and those little editors. That's why they stopped doing the editor's notes.
Well, and again, too, they like they completely rebooted Superman and Wonder Woman to day one. Batman keeps going. Green Lantern keeps going. Flash basically keeps going.
Arbitrary.
Yeah, Flash just basically keeps going with like just Wally taking over.
I think we'll ever get to Flash without this.
I mean, we're at 780s.
Are we gonna live to see that? That feels like forever.
Come on, put out Flash twice a month.
Weekly?
Oh, there you go.
I mean, we have so many Flashes, we honestly could.
I mean, we're gonna be at 800 soon. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if my liver can hold out that long.
It's out of man, too. Again, just like like you said, keep rotating cast members, and just make it twice a month or more. You know,
I need more Max Mercury. I need more Jay Garrick. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yep.
And there's been that. Well, we gotta whatever we're gonna do with Azrael. Oh, which we should probably talk about really quick. You see the statement he made?
Yes, they are in rehab.
I told you. What did I say?
Oh, you know it's gonna happen.
Lilith is always right.
I knew.
Yeah, they're gonna make him go to rehab.
I knew that.
Literally what I said.
I knew that.
Playbook, word for word.
I knew you were right. The minute the law was going to get their hands on them, they were just going to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to rehab. I have troubles." Just like,
I have complex mental issues. Don't we all? Hello? Like what?
there's my intro for Salty and Petty.
Yes.
We have mental issues, don't we all?
We have complex mental issues. Yeah, don't we? You should be like, don't we all? Well, you're
No.
This is the Salty and Petty show.
No, you say that, and I'll say, yes, we do.
You are now listening to the Salty and Petty show.
Enter at your own risk.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, no. So like, I just feel that there's no way they're gonna get it done. I mean, he had a cult. He held up people. He robbed people for alcohol. Like, it was going on for too long. Like, there's allegations of touching and things.
But again, if it ever makes it to court, it's going to be, oh, hey, I'm not guilty by reason of mental defect.
No.
That's what they're.
I'm sorry, no.
Those WB lawyers, I'm telling you.
The WB lawyers aren't. You see the discovery they did. It's not that good. I'm just saying.
But if I could come up with that, they.
Well, nobody's gonna believe that. He's already been tried in the court of opinion, and there's no juror on the.
Yeah, but you don't think they can't find a crooked doctor to say, oh yeah, they're not in their right mind.
But like I said, a judge can see through that, and judges have a lot more power than people know. And maybe WB pays off the judges so that they're like, no, you should probably go to jail, so they don't have to put out that. I'm just telling you.
Make that a condition of the release. It's like, yeah, we'll let you go, but that you can't release that Flash movie.
I mean, we've already this is the thing. We've quietly removed him from freaking the Fantastic Beasts franchise. So I'm just saying, like we had that back door a long time ago. We executed in our last movie, and we are completely free. So I mean, the writing was on the wall. I'm telling you, that Flash movie.
Thank God. All right. Did you read Batman the Night #8?
No. I chose to read One Bad Day.
Oh,
I don't know if that was a good decision. Was the Night 8?
I mean, it's kind of more of the same.
I guess it's wrapping up, and
well, there's two more. Yeah, there'll be two more issues.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, he basically goes to another expert. It's basically like showing, basically trying to teach him, how to shut off his emotions and stuff,
Oh, this is what we have to do. We get a name?
What's this guy's name? But I believe, Daniel. I forget if we get a last name or not.
Because it's just like the gist that I got was just like Ra's al Ghul retread, no shade. What? Everybody's like, oh, the misdirection was superb, and I'm like, sounds like Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, and his little buddy, Bruce's little buddy, shows up again. Oh no, wait. There's an assassin shows up too, and it's basically, I believe it's somebody who works for Ra's, maybe.
It's just wild that they got Chip and freaking Tom King working on other non-King.
Well, I mean, Chip is working on the main Batbook too, so
yeah.
That's why I said, this is going to be that quote unquote origin, for a while now.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a good reference.
Yeah,
I guess for his work.
But no, so you did read One Bad Day of the Riddler.
Yeah, which, as I mentioned, Tom King, it's an $8 book, $7.99.
Yeah.
64 pages, the prestige format.
Because they're doing these once a month through, I think March, so.
Yeah.
Did you see, I think, February's Clayface? Do you see who's doing Clayface? Our buddies Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They told us that, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's in February. Maybe we'll have to reach out to them, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So what did you think of this Riddler one?
I liked it. I like this take on it.
I like it.
I felt like he wanted to write Scarecrow, but they told him no because it's creepy. And usually the Riddler isn't creepy. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I was going to say too. It's
is it the Batman effect?
I was going to say I like the story, but I don't know if I like the Riddler for it. Cause once again, because of that movie, now it just seems like everyone's right.
Get mask and murder people.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, it seems like everyone wants to make him the guy in the Gimp mask murdering people.
Oh, I'm gonna wear a Gimp mask and murder people.
I mean, at least they tried to make him like genius level in this, but it's.
I saw somebody say this is the killing joke for Riddler, and I'm like, obviously that day.
Well, I think in the solicits, they were kind of, when they had first announced this event, it was basically like, oh yeah, it's going to be the killing joke for every other rogue and stuff, and it's like, no.
Yeah, even the critics are like, yeah, your assessment, you don't know how to feel. But it's a good solid story if Riddler could be anybody.
Yeah.
It could be any rogue. That's what I don't like about it. Like, Riddler is very, a specific story.
It seems like they basically wanted to cross, the guy in the Gimp mask murdering people and, the Kingpin or something.
Yeah.
At least we're not getting...
solid storytelling. It's just... And it's a one-shot, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I like. It's one and done.
That's like that ending. I was like, really? You're leaving it there? Whoa! Who is that?
I reject that entity, first of all.
No, like I said, the story's good. I just don't know if I every story now, I want the Riddler being the guy in the Gimp mask murdering people. Which he is. I mean,
I agree.
He's dressed normal, but he's much more bloodthirsty in this issue.
Yeah, I don't like that change.
Basically just killing people to make it, to say to Batman, next time you touch me, I just kill an innocent person. And how do you feel? I mean, I don't know if this isn't going to be in continuity or not, but it's like, he knows who Bruce is again.
This is definitely not.
Yeah. But he's like, I could kill you.
That guy could never have anybody know his.
And then he's like, pretty much, I used to sneak into your house and watch you sleep. It's like, okay.
The Joker's gonna kill you, bro. That's his.
Thanks. Keep in your pants. Oh, it's Dave. Hey,
it's Dave.
Hey, Dave, fan from the Signal of Doom. Again, it was a good Batman story. I just don't know if I like the characterization of the Riddler. You take that out, it was a good Batman story.
This could have been an origin for a new origin character.
Like you said, you could have plugged in a bunch of different rogues. Could have been Scarecrow. Could have been somebody else. Oh, do you see? But yeah, this is going to be every month through March.
I'm excited for the Clayface one.
Hey, there's no Joker one.
And Ra's al Ghul, Joker, we're laying off for a while.
What? Yeah, because next month in September it's going to be Two-Face one.
I don't really want Tom King touching Catwoman. Like no shade, but
well, he's not doing Catwoman.
Oh, who's doing the Catwoman?
Each one's a different creative team. Yeah, no.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, no. G. Willow Wilson's doing the Catwoman one in December.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mariko Tamaki, who was doing Detective for a while, is doing the Two-Face one. John Ridley's doing the Penguin one.
Ooh, I'm actually looking forward to that one. Let's see if they let him off the list.
Yeah. Jerry Dugan's doing the Mr. Freeze one in November.
Ooh. Friends of the show?
No.
No?
Jerry Dugan, not Jerry Conway. I wish. Jerry Dugan, come talk to us.
We haven't a long time ago? Are you sure?
Uh-uh. She's getting old, kids.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
Yeah, like I said, the Catwoman one's in December. January is Bane by Joshua Williamson. Ooh, Howard Porter. But yeah, February is Clayface with Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing. I was reading the solicit for it. I guess it's Basil Karlo, and I guess he goes back out to Hollywood to, I don't know, try to jumpstart a career, and Batman has to go out to Hollywood.
Did they get to watch Harley Quinn before we did?
Maybe.
Is he gonna turn into freaking...
Who's
Sleepily?
Yeah, no, Tom King just did the Riddler one. That was the first one, Dave. Yeah, no more Tom King on these. Yeah,
Low-key Dave's representing the whole band. I'm like, oh, just this one?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, Roz is the last one in March. Dave, it's Tom Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Who's doing our Nightwing book currently, yes. So each one's by a different writer. So if you don't like one, kids, then the other ones might be more to your liking because it's somebody different every time.
It's interesting that they're using one bad day kind of.
Well, yeah. Well, we can't. Well, we've milked the Joker to death, so yeah, we're just gonna.
I mean, have we though? I don't know. I feel like this is Discovery.
I don't know. I think maybe by the time. Again, this runs through March. I think by April, Joker's back.
Joker's back in town.
So this runs through March. So
winding down Harley Quinn. I don't know. Maybe it's the end of an era.
Oh, and then freaking because I was going to reach out because remember he said he was going to talk to us, Cliff Chang for the final issue of Catwoman: Lonely City. They pushed that back.
Yeah.
Because I think it was supposed to come out this month. I think they pushed it to October.
Yeah, my pre-order let me know. I was just like,
I'm just like, son of a bitch. Because I was just going to reach out, and then I was like, wait a minute, let me double check. And it was like, yeah, I pushed like, I think it's like the end of October. I was like, damn. So instead of like, it was coming out like, what, every 2-3 months? Now it's like, nice big gap. Hey-oh. Yes, that's right, Dave. Yes, fellow Aussie, Tom Taylor. I want to interview with him. Because he's writing Nightwing, writing Superman, Son of Kal-El, then he's writing that Raws. I want to talk, he wrote some Marvel stuff. I want to talk to Tom Taylor. I said,
make that the beginning of every show until you freaking
because I know, well, me and Kristen always say, we want to talk to Tom Taylor, because she's like, oh, maybe because he's in Australia. I said, hey, Dave, I was like, I said, I've practiced talking to Australians. Kristen even said, she goes, I don't care what time I got to get up, whatever time of day it is or night it is. She's like, I'll be there. I'm like, okay.
Oh, Catwoman 46.
Yeah, what did you think of that? That was my last book. Yeah.
I don't know what to make. I don't mean it in a bad way or a good way. Like, I'm just.
Is it just like, yeah? The whole thing with her and Bruce being on again, it's like, are they going to go there? Or it's like, just pick a direction.
And why should I care about Yaiko? And Valmont can go too. Like, if I'm being real.
Yeah, Valmont's getting on my nerves.
I like it when she is alone and on the prowl.
So,
I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, was this issue just an excuse to get back on the road?
I think, yeah. I think that is what it is.
I don't know if they want to keep her in Gotham for like Batman. I mean, I like her and Bruce together, but it's like,
I hate them.
Maybe break them up for a while, just so get her out of Gotham.
Her and Harley can hook up, and Harley can hook up.
Whoa!
I'm just saying.
I'll pay for that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to definitely make that a black label.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, like, she's so much better with like every other single Bat family character. She's so much better without Batman.
Well, that's what we said. Most of the Bat characters, except for Batman, get him out of Gotham for a while. The further you get away from Batman, the more interesting stories you get sometimes. Yeah.
He is just a hindrance.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave, I've heard Tom Taylor. Yeah, he's notorious. It's hard to pin him down for an interview. Hey-oh.
Yeah, so it was actually a pretty decent week for DC books.
Yeah.
A lot of variety. I mean, we had the Aquaman Flash.
Oh, yeah, Void Song.
DC versus Vampires.
All Out War number 2.
Yeah.
Where they started the backups for the origin of King Vampire Dick Grayson.
And then, of course, that stupid Dark Crisis.
Oh, yeah. The Flash issue was out this week.
Solid lineup, honestly. I wish they would really drop that.
Maybe once the series is over, because I think it going to 12. I think there's 8 out already, so they'll probably just dump. They'll probably just dump the last 4. I know, because it's like first they do Deceased, with zombies. It's like now we're doing vampires. It's
oh God,
exactly.
Capitalize on
Hey, oh.
Isn't he meeting like Werewolf by Night?
No, he probably will.
I saw it in the solicits.
He might be. He might be soon. Maybe in his own book or like that Miss Marvel.
I think it's like either October. Or
yeah.
November.
Well, that Miss Marvel Moon Knight came out this week, and he was in Strange number 5.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I know Ray won't get tired of Moon Knight, but will the general public?
Well, again.
Because now he's got Disney Plus shows. He's showing up everywhere.
Well, it's
while the Moon Knight fans have been starved for Moon Knight content.
I know. Well, again, it's everybody. You get a TV show or a movie, that character's all over the comics. That's why Miss Marvel's teaming up with everybody now.
I know, it's a little annoying.
I'm sure we're about to get a She-Hulk explosion in the comics
Thank
soon.
God. Hell.
Yeah, no, yeah, She-Hulk.
International Women's Day, indeed.
And again, that first episode was good, kids. Yeah, go watch She-Hulk. Attorney at Law, yes. I love a werewolf, Harley, Catwoman, all in the same book, maybe in the same team. Maybe together? You want them to do a werewolf? I know. Again, we got to get you guys on the same Spider-Cast episode. And I guess Ray can be there too.
He's doing the best he can.
With his
5 million podcasts.
With his walker. All right, so, oh my God, Lilith, this is the last one for you till October. Oh my God.
I know, it's okay. I'll be back.
I know.
Have fun with the boys.
That's right.
Get sick of the boys, and then you'll appreciate me more.
That's why Charlie Esther's here. Anyway, But no, yes, kids. So starting next week, myself and Justin the Owl Osgood will be doing our month-long tribute to Alan Grant and Norm Brayfogle. So
it's gonna be a hootin' good time. So tune in, kids.
That's right. Yes, next week you will hear Detective Comics 583 through 584, the first appearance of Scarface.
I still think it would have been hilarious if you guys did Court of Owls.
I know, but he loves that Grant and Brayfogle stuff, and we just lost Alan Grant, so
in the chat, seriously,
yeah. I'm sure he'll.
Just got like about 20 books that I didn't have from my comic book.
Oh, really? Cool. But yeah, I'm sure Justin will come back to Court of Owls one too. Yes, I would love to come on Spidercast with you too, Lilith. Ray does. Yeah, well, hey, Lil said she might join us for what, like November or something, for maybe our
the one right before 200.
Our monthly, or yeah. Well, no, I think October. No, the end of October is 200. Yeah, that's what I said, Dave. Episode 200 is coming up. I'm gonna try to get you all on there. Maybe we can pull Kona out of mothballs too.
I doubt it.
I know.
That guy needs the rest.
I know, man. He's falling asleep. So yeah, next week is Scarface, and then 2 weeks Detective Comics 587 through 589. Justin and I will be talking about The Corrosive Man. Then Batman.
No comment.
Hey-oh. Lil's like, aren't they all? Week 3, Batman 455 and through 457. Tim Drake Scarecrow episode. Russell's trying to make it, but again, got pulled out by that duck lover, Noel. He loves ducks a little too much. All right, and then the last week of September, Batman 475 and 476, another Scarface story. So, and then, all right, kids, when Lilith returns, first week of October, we're just going to jump ahead to the next arc, Batman 477 and 478. Get you in the mood for some October. Oh, we're going to have some scary stuff in October. Oh, I should give you the October list, Lilith Hellfire.
Yeah, please do.
All right. And I will announce episode 100, kids. Because that'll hit the podcast on Halloween, October 31st. Yeah. All right, October, the first week of October, you and I will do Batman 477 and 478. Week 2 of October, wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because we're going to get 5 weeks in October. All right, week 2, Batman and Dracula, Red Rain.
Make it
right! So we're going to have to do that whole series, because yes, week 3, Batman Bloodstorm, and then week 4, Batman Crimson Mist for episode 99.
Crimson Mist?
Hey-oh! Wow! Fine, you make the menstruation jokes. I ain't getting canceled.
I'm uncancelable.
All right, and then episode 100, kids. I was trying to figure something to fit the tone of October, plus something everybody knew, or at least have heard of. Arkham Asylum, a serious house on serious Earth for episode 100. See if I've warmed up to the art anymore, because I just remember I haven't read that in a few years, and I'm just like I wasn't feeling the art, so we'll see.
Your old man brain is...
Seriously, it's probably been at least 10 years since I read that.
I haven't thought about that book in decades.
I was gonna say it's been at least 10-15 years, so yeah, we'll see. So is that all right for episode 100?
Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you, Robin. All right,
I'm
No, you're here for Dick.
I'm here for Dick.
All right, anything else before we get out of here?
No!
Let me start my vacation. All right, kids. So yeah, send your thoughts. Gave you all of September and October. Send your feedback. Ray. Email. He's just waiting for that Black Canary on Justice League. Yeah, Dave's gone. All right. I was going to say, hey, Dave, Ray's going to, hankering for some Black Canaries. All right, so yes, kids, email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find We Are the Night, the Batman on Facebook, on Twitter. Join the Batman Facebook fan group. I'm trying to remember, we're either at 1.0 or 1.1K. So
Get us up to Spider-Man, kids. Come on, show some DC love.
exactly. So yeah, Spider-Man's almost at 4,000. So yeah, subscribe join the Facebook fan group. Join the Facebook group, man. Give us the thumb. Hey-o.
That's what Batman said to Catwoman.
Me, wow. All right. Yeah, the thumb. All right. So yes, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, everything we do gets a video up there, completely free. So all of September will be there. So smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a second of any of it.
Smash it.
Of the Almost Sausage Fest. And also, please remember, we're not corrupt billionaires like certain someone's. So please subscribe to our Patreon, help support our show. Every little bit helps, but $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with that madman, Mr. DG Chichester.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And again,
Chichester chats.
for quality. And again, the August episode, we're going to have special guest, which is Fabian Nisa Iza, as we talk Dead Man's Hand.
Who was it? Where I was like, did you meet Isa? Was that Charlie?
I don't know. All right, so yes, and if that's not enough on the Patreon, Lilith Hellfire. If you don't know Lilith Hellfire by now, she loves man pain. So yes,
Give me your man tears.
so yes, we're doing superhero movie brackets. We will find the worst superhero movie of all time.
We're almost done.
That's right. I know.
We almost made it.
Over halfway. Oh, we're over halfway there. Yes, the August episode will be League of Extraordinary Gentlemen vs. Sin City 2, A Dame to Kill For.
A whore to kill for.
Mr. Frank Miller. We know how gracefully he treats women. All right, so yes, so find all that and get yourself some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. Man, too bad we can't throw back Black Canary on some of our merch. Man, Ray would just gobble it all up. Hey, we need a sexy girl character, so Ray will just
Put her in a black leather jacket.
fish. All we need is fishnets and boobs, and Ray will be signing over his paychecks to us. Yeah.
Gobble gobble.
Oh. What do you think you pay more for, merch with a sexy cartoon character on it, or the top secret real name of Lilith Hellfire?
Probably a tiger.
Oh, me, wow. No, I think he wants that name. I think he wants that name.
All I had to do was listen to the April Fool's episode.
Her real name is not Eve. Okay, quit messing with them, Susan. Okay. Oh, speaking of Kelly, where can people find you on the internet?
If you guys want to handle me on the interwebs and maybe introduce my real name, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire9, and of course on TikTok, making all the comments and none of the content at Lilith Hellfire. Either do the 6 or do the 9. Spread them out!
That's what she talks about when they fertilize that shallow grave with all the men who tried to figure out that real name.
I'm going to the hole on principle.
The grave.
Put it here.
Telling those dogs, put the dead body here.
Put it here.
Power of the penis.
You do know how duck penis.
Wah!
You know how duck penises work, right?
Oh my god, there's your intro, Noel. How much should we charge you for that?
You know how duck penises work, right? Let me get a rat on your alligator back, bro.
This is Phil and Lilith, the Capes and Lunatics podcast. And Lilith goes,
You know how duck penises work, right?
and you're listening to the Trapped in a World. And there's your free advertising. You're welcome, Noel Russell.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business. Definitely ain't my business in September. Play us out, Phil!
That's right, kids. Lilith will be back here in October, but until then, yes, we will be joined by Justin the Owl Osgood, host of Gamma Charge, the strongest Hulk podcast there is, and Tomes of Evil. And then there's another podcast he hasn't started yet, but he keeps claiming he's going to pull the trigger on that. I'm trying to remember. Is he on that Predator one with Ray and Russell? Ray, Russell, and Justin, our Patreon elite. Join the elite. Join. Ladies, come on. We don't want our Patreon to be a full sausage fest. Come on. Hey-oh! What is this, our Patreon or Little Hellfire's dating pool? Nah. You guys aren't man enough. Alright, kids, come back next time. Remember, join us same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are the night.
We are the night. The Batman Podcast. Vengeance is reborn in October.
And the Justice League's going to pay their own bills. Good night.
Get off my satellite.